சிறப்புரைக்காக மேதகு ஆளுநர் திரு செந்தில் தொண்டமான் அவர்களை இங்கே உரையாற்ற அழைக்கிறோம்.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். Good morning to you all. First of all, I would like to thank Shri J.P. Nadaji, Honorable National President of Bharatiya Janata Party, Shri Annamalai ji, State President of Bharatiya Janata Party, Tamil Nadu, Shri Vijay ji, Foreign Affairs in charge, Bharatiya Janata Party, Shri H. Raja ji, Senior Leader, Tamil Nadu, Bharatiya Janata Party, Shri Pon Radhakrishnan ji, former Union Minister, Government of India, Shri L. Murugan ji, Union Minister of State of Animal Husbandry, Fisheries, Dairy and Information and Broadcasting, Shri Nainar Nagendran ji, Member of Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly, Shri Chakravarti ji, Vice President of Bharatiya Janata Party, Tamil Nadu, and delegates of BJP, Sri Lankan High Commissioner, Mr. Nadesan, and delegates of the Ceylon Workers' Congress. It's a great pleasure and honor for us to be present at this event. I would especially like to thank Prime Minister Honorable Narendra Modi for his neighborhood policies in recognizing the Indian origin throughout the world. The Prime Minister Honorable Narendra Modi has always been to his words whatever the commitment he has given to the overseas Indians. It's a proud moment for me and my delegation to be at this office, because this office has done wonders not only to India but also throughout the world to all the Indians. Especially at the economic crisis, the support extended by the Honorable Prime Minister along with his subordinates have gone a long way to Sri Lanka to support us. It has gone beyond diplomatic relations. He has extended his support. I don't think any other part of the world would have got that kind of support. So at this moment, it's my duty to thank the Honorable Prime Minister and his cabinet. Same way, I would also like to thank Nadaji, because when he was the health minister, he has allocated us a hospital at LANKA, which is one of the biggest hospitals in the plantation community. So this is the second event on his leadership. We are participating, still release of the stamp. So his relationship with the plantation Indian origin community in Sri Lanka has gone a very long way. He has extended his service not only in Sri Lanka through his health ministry when he was the health minister, but also recognizing us in India at his leadership at the party office. And I would also like to extend an invitation to Nadaji. Once the Ayodhya Ramar temple is opened, the story ends in Sri Lanka. It starts in Ayodhya and ends in Sri Lanka. So we like to extend an invitation on behalf of the people of Sri Lanka and the plantation community, where the story ends in the plantation community. So it starts here and ends in the plantation community. So we expect his presence in Sri Lanka on his free time at the earliest. Same way, I would also like to have a special thanks through Annamalai ji. Without him, this event wouldn't have happened. So his view on the Sri Lankan Tamils, on the plantation community, has always given a very big recognition for us. Like his visit to Sri Lanka has always been fruitful. The first visit when he made, Sri Lanka was in a very bad economic crisis, and through him we were able to channel more funds for Sri Lanka. So he made sure that to speak to the relevant ministries, authorities and the government of India and speed in the economic support for fuel, medicine, and different various things, whatever we need. So I would like to thank him for that. And the same way, on his next visit, he made sure there's a connectivity starting between Jaffna and Chennai and Nagapattinam and KKS port. So he started the second connectivity. So every visit he comes, he gets us something. So now during his third visit, we got a stamp release being organized here. So we are expecting his visit again very soon. So every time his visit, there is something he does for the support given to the Sri Lankan people. So on behalf of the Ceylon Workers Congress and the people of Sri Lanka, we would like to appreciate the support given to him by him to us at the all-time hardship. Then also I would like to thank Sri Muruganji, who was the minister who visited the Jaffna. I think one of the first ministers in the recent time who visited Jaffna. In spite of his tight schedule, he initiated the Jaffna Cultural Center, which is an icon of Sri Lanka. It was donated by the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it is one of the largest cultural center in Sri Lanka, which was inaugurated by Sri Muruganji, and also repeatedly he is much concerned about both side fishermen, and he always repeatedly keeps addressing the issue in a mutual way where both country benefits. And is quite sure that on his vision and in the future days, we will definitely come to a solution on this fishermen issue under his leadership in the Fisheries Ministry. Same way, I would also like to thank Sri Pon Radhakrishnan ji. When he was the Minister of Ports and Shipping, he has contributed a lot of support extended from him to the people of Sri Lanka. And I would like to remember that at this moment, as well as I would like to thank H. Rajaji, who has always been raising voices for Sri Lankan Tamils in India at this moment, and Sri Naina Nagendran ji also, along with Sri Chakravarti. I actually want to talk a lot about the plantation community, but Annamalai ji has spoken everything, so I don't have much to talk. I'll just finish it in a quick note. The Sri Lankan Indian origin Tamil community is the third largest ethnic group in the country in Sri Lanka. We are the third largest ethnic group. When we were sent from India, we were assured that we will be taken to London for work, but as a transit, we will stop at Sri Lanka. But the transit never continued till today. We were all being left out there. So when we were left out there, we said, all right, let's start developing Sri Lanka. Though we were very in a close proximities, but the third, fourth generation there had a totally different lifestyle. It went off. But we still follow the proper, the Indian origin cultural activities we still preserve. After 200 years of settlement in Sri Lanka, we still preserve for that. So the community there was assured with lot of commitments and taken from here. We almost 2-3 times displaced, like Honorable Annamalai said. We were first taken to Mannar, then from there to Matala Muthumariyamman temple. From there we were diverted to different, those days it was forest, to different forest lands. And then after that, when the British left, we were given independence, and we thought we were also citizens in Sri Lanka. We were happily about the independence. But after a year time, our struggle started, our citizenship was cancelled, and we became stateless people for 30 years. Our late leader Senthil Thondaman, who led the parliament, the plantation community MPs, over a night we all became stateless, and his continuous struggle for the past 15 to 20 years started getting us citizenship step by step. Though we have received citizenship, we are still on the fight of equalizing ourselves with the rest of the advanced community in the country. And at this moment, I would also like to convey the message of His Excellency President Ranil Wickramasinghe's wishes to the delegations present here, to Sri J.P. Nataji and Sri Annamalai ji and Sri Murugan ji, and to all the delegates present here. Our President was much keen and happy when he was aware that there is stamp going to be released here, and we are sure that, confident that we will all work together for the development and upliftment of the IoT throughout the world. So once again, I thank you for this invitation extended to us, and I also like to say the recognition Honorable J.P. Nataji is giving us we were a community which lost identification, recognition and a name board. So now we are so happy that, not only a name board, we are getting an identification which recognized throughout the world. So once again I thank, and I also thank, I have a lot of friends here from doctor to a lot of friends present here. So I also thank to everyone for being here, and once again thank you all. Thank you.
என்ன ஒரு நெகிழ்ச்சியான ஒரு தருணம் இது. இந்திய இலங்கை உறவுகளுக்கு மத்தியிலே சத்தம் இல்லாமல் நடைபெற்ற சாதனைகளுக்கு முத்தாய்ப்பாக முத்திரை பதிக்கும் விதமாக இந்த நினைவு சிறப்பு அஞ்சல் தலை வெளியிடப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. நம்முடைய உறவுகள் எல்லாம் உலர்ந்து விடாமல் மீண்டும் ஈரப்படுத்தப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. இந்த மகிழ்ச்சியான இந்த தருணத்தில் மாண்புமிகு பாரத பிரதமர் நரேந்திர மோடி அவர்கள் இலங்கைக்கு செய்த நன்மைகளை எல்லாம் பட்டியலிட்ட மேதகு ஆளுநர் அவர்களுக்கு நன்றி தெரிவித்து நினைவு பரிசு இலங்கை தரப்பிலிருந்து அன்பை தெரிவிக்கும் விதமாக நமது தேசிய தலைவர் அவர்களுக்கு வழங்கப்படுகிறது. இந்திய இலங்கை உறவில் நான் சொன்னேன் அல்லவா, அந்த உறவுகள் உலர்ந்து விடாமல் ஈரப்பட்டுக் கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த மகிழ்ச்சியான தருணத்திலே மலர் கொட்டும் நினைவு பரிசும் இலங்கை அரசின் தரப்பிலிருந்து நமது தேசிய தலைவருக்கு வழங்கப்படுகிறது. Our national president is being honored by the government of Sri Lanka. அடுத்ததாக